Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome to Stretford Paddock. I am Adam McKola. We have a confirmed deal on deadline day involving Donny Van De Beek heading to Everton, and we will get the full information on that. But before I go anywhere, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. Tonight, the lads are live with deadline day, and of course, bringing you all the latest Manchester United news. Whether we sign someone or let more players go, you will know about it here on Stretford Paddock. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and have your notifications on for tonight's live show. But as I said, Donny Van De Beek to Everton is done and dusted. Now, it is a loan deal until the end of the season with no permanent option included in that. Everton are covering a loan fee and his wages as well. So Manchester United won't have to pay his wages until the end of the season, and they will also receive a fee from Everton. Now, Donny Van De Beek could have also joined Crystal Palace. He opted to join Everton. Now, I get it. You know, Crystal Palace are probably in a better footballing position at this moment in time, but joining Crystal Palace means moving down to London. Joining Everton, which isn't too far away from Manchester United, it means that he probably doesn't need to move house and all those kind of things. So it's probably better for his family. But it would have been good to maybe see him play with the likes of Elise, Eze, Zaha, Gallagher down at Crystal Palace. Nevertheless, he opted for Frank Lampard instead of Patrick Vieira. And it seemed like a call from Frank Lampard, who is set to be the Everton manager, has persuaded him to join Everton. Now, it's a big opportunity for him. He hasn't had much football at Manchester United. I was one of those guys, you know, when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was here saying he needs to give him an opportunity. We need to see more of Donny Van De Beek. And then Ralf Rangnick comes in. And you're still saying that, but you're beginning to wonder why he isn't getting those opportunities on a regular basis. Because when I see him play, or when I see him come off the bench and he scores a goal or he's involved in some link-up play, I think, oh, he looks good. But then occasionally he starts and he doesn't look fit enough. But then to become match fit and to get that sharpness, you kind of have to play regularly and get minutes. Is he not playing because he's not fit? Is he not fit because he's not playing? You find yourself asking all these kind of questions because we know technically he's gifted. Positionally, he knows his stuff. So what is going on with Donny Van De Beek? And it seems like United also think there's still a player there and they kind of don't want to give up on him, because they've agreed to a loan deal only. We've got a new manager coming in now. We don't know who that is at this moment in time. For all we know, it could still be Ralf Rangnick. It could be Erik ten Hag. It could be Poch. It could be God knows who. But they might fancy Donny Van De Beek. So this is a big opportunity for him if he can go to Everton, a club that's in dire need of inspiration at this moment in time. A club that, you know, has a spot to fill in terms of a creative player who can bring the likes of Richarlison and their attacking players into the game. Calvert-Lewin as well. You know, you've got a few talent. Damari Gray's a good player. You've got a few good players there, but he's got a big opportunity to go there, be one of the main men for 6 months, inspire them, and potentially rescue his Man United career. But also, the way things go at Everton, we know things can spiral out of control there, and it could be a disastrous loan move. But fingers crossed, it's a good one for him, and he gets minutes, goals, game time, and shows what he can do in the Premier League. I like that it's a Premier League loan move as well, because you want to see him stay in the Premier League. Because if we're gonna send him out on loan and send him back to the Dutch league or send him to Spain, yes, it could have its benefits, but at the same time, you want to see him tested in the Premier League, and we haven't had enough opportunity to see that at Manchester United. Whether that's right or wrong, I don't know. You guys will all have your opinion in the comments below. I like him though, and I'm glad we're not giving up on him, because I do think he's a talented player. And when you look at the midfield, you know, I don't think McTominay and Fred are the midfield that are ever going to bring us a league title. Pogba's potentially leaving. Matic is on his last legs. You look in that midfield area, we haven't got much going for us. We're going to have to make a whole number of signings in there potentially. So again, spaces could open up. Bruno Fernandes is now playing as more of an 2 8s in this system. You know, if we were to get Ten Hag or, you know, Poch, you probably think you'd stick to a similar kind of system. Donny's position could open up at the club, but he has to perform well in this loan, because if he doesn't, he comes back and we probably take a nominal fee for him in the summer, or, you know, he could tear it up and come back and be ready. Hopefully it's the latter. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We're keeping an eye on today a few other deals that potentially could happen. Jesse Lingard to Newcastle is one of those. We've heard about Dean Henderson also being linked with Newcastle, which is a weird one. They seem to be signing everyone and anyone at this moment in time. You know, there's a few other deals that could potentially happen, but I'm not expecting much by the way of ins at Old Trafford. And you've got to say, another window, no signings. Okay, maybe it's good that you're not rushing about, but a few options out there. Maybe we could have done something better. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. As I said, the lads will be back later for Deadline Day Live, so make sure you're joining us for that. Until next time, I've been Adam McKola. This has been Stretford Paddock. I'm out of here.